Hello and welcome to TPP Theme Park Plunge with myself, Kristen Steps, and today is a big day. It was a day of a lot of reveals at the IAAPA Expo in Orlando, and we get to see all these amazing new trains that are coming to the hottest new attractions in 2024 to the amusement park near you, right? So let's get into this. Real quick, let me share my screen. We're going to share the entire screen and click that and boom, there we go. We got the screen shared. And we're going to start off with from Silver Dollar City. We got the Fire in the Hole attraction. It's a dark ride, doing a completely new dark ride off the same concept of the original Fire in the Hole. It's going to be done by Rocky Mountain Construction, and they have a whole new building. So they're going to close the old one completely, or if they haven't already, and this is going to be a new one next year in 2024. And you see we got a new train for this dark ride, and it's very similar to what you'll see in a Rocky Mountain Construction roller coaster, minus those terrible shin guards that hold your shins in place. Those are gone because you don't need them on a dark ride. You got the same similar type seat. I'm imagining because there's no shin guards and no seat belts that it might accommodate some larger riders. We'll see. I can't, I wasn't there. I didn't sit in it. We got speakers. I think there's some pictures of some speakers. Oh, there's a side profile. Look at that. That's what you're getting. Looks very classic, very retro-esque, and definitely very RMC. And if really their branding, the RMC and just who they are really fits Silver Dollar City. I think this will turn out really well. And there's your speaker there for your onboard audio because you're going to need that in a dark ride. So I think this is a great move for RMC. I think it was great for Silver Dollar City to consider them for this project. And I'm thinking that this could be really good for the future of other parks because we all know we need more dark rides in these parks. We should have one or two dark rides in each of these parks, especially with Six Flags merging. All the different things that they have. They could make a Looney Tunes dark ride, a Peanuts dark ride, a dark ride for the DCs. And I know they've done some, but there's still more potential out there. There's things we could be doing. We could be expanding the parks to different audiences. Especially some parks and larger areas that don't have anything there. Like you look at Canada's Wonderland, there's no Disney over there. And I know they're looking at changing some things up there. So lots of potential from RMC here. Train looks pretty good, right? Now this one I'm really excited to see. Hershey Park Comet is getting a new Philadelphia Toboggan Company train. And they're getting rid of the buzz bars. And you can see people complaining here, oh, they're taking away my buzz bars. Well, here's the thing. Like, this is a family ride. A lot of families, this is like one of the first roller coasters somebody might go on. Like, this was the first roller coaster I ever remember going on. I went on this ride with my mother. And think about this. You got people that are different weights and different sizes. So if I go on there with my kid, you really want these separated lap bars, and buzz bars just I don't know. A lot of people love the buzz bars, especially retro people, but I am of the era that had the lap down, the individual lap bars just like that, except the ones I always had were orange, the bright orange, and they look just like that though, on the Beast, on the Racer, on the rides over there at Holiday World, a lot of others. I think like they have those on American Eagle or whatever it is over there at Six Flags Gurney. I don't know. But like a lot of wooden roller coasters I went on had these. And I'm excited to see them come to the Comet. That train looks really sharp. The paint job on it looks amazing. I haven't been to Hershey Park since then. That was my first roller coaster, that one. My second roller coaster was the Sidewinder. That's a whole nother story. But I'm really excited to go ride the Comet again. I will definitely do that next year. And the fact that it has a nice new PTC train, I am excited for. I think PTC's doing a really good job on that train. So next one. This one surprised me. This is B&M. This is from Penguin Trek in Orlando, SeaWorld Orlando. And it doesn't look like your typical B&M coaster vehicle. It's only, it's got 2 per row. It doesn't have any extra space. It's not, and it's the restraints are different. They're very similar to the restraints you're seeing in the Zamperla lightning trains or the new Intamin roller coasters. It definitely different for B&M, and I'm liking it. It looks really sharp. And just looking at the train gets me excited to go on Penguin Trek. And hasn't been something that's high on my radar because it is a family coaster, but B&M looking sharp. Now they also showed the B&M also showed this train here from Dr. Diabolical's Cliffhanger at Six Flags Fiesta, Texas. And I think the reason they're showing this is because you're going to see a train like this very similar on Iron Menace. And apparently it's not ready yet, but I think that it's going to look a lot like this. It's got a similar color scheme with that orange. It's 7 people per row. It's the smaller dive coaster. And yeah, so I actually saw footage of this being packaged up at Six Flags Fiesta, Texas, and sent to just one part of the train, sent to IAAPA in Orlando. And interesting that they sent that. It's funny because it looks brand new in that picture, even though that ride's been open now for a year or so. And I think that ride coming to Dorney Park will be a good one. I really do. I'm looking forward to riding it next year for sure. Let's see. We got to go. Oh, we already did that B&M. So now we're moving on from B&M. We're going to Top Thrill 2. So Top Thrill 2, we saw these trains in the preview videos and all of that. And we saw the Zamperla Lightning Train last year at IAAPA. But this is the official Cedar Point Top Thrill 2. And apparently there's 3 trains. They're going to be different colors. And this is the first one. It's blue. And they have giant, I think they said these are like 20-inch wheels or something. They said they're really big. They're the biggest roller coaster wheels because of so many launches. They have to be large to resist heat, apparently, is what they were saying in the video. I don't study physics or anything, but they definitely had the reasons for it. You could tell how large they look when you looked here at the front end of this train. And you can see that the pull down restraints are just what we expected, just like the ones that are on Pantheon at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. And it doesn't appear to be seatbelts right now. People are saying there's not going to be seatbelts. We'll see. I mean, I'm sure there's, here's the thing. That's all an insurance issue. I don't know if the seatbelts really do anything. Sometimes the insurance companies give you a cheaper rate. Train is looking sharp, about what I expected. Nothing shocking. I mean, they did a very good job rendering it in the video, and you can see it. You can see it there. Plenty of legroom, it looks like. I mean, I wish I was there in person. I could tell you, but just looking at it, it looks like I'm surprised at the amount of space between the riders and the legroom and everything. It's really quite impressive. They were talking about the spoiler. But yeah, Top Thrill 2, I'm excited for it. The train's really cool. And I need to be there as soon as possible. As soon as possible. Now, this is the train I wanted to see the most. I'm not going to lie. It's good gravy at Holiday World. You're like, I got to see this gravy boat train in person, or at least a picture of the real thing. And you can see it right there. The gravy's spilling out the front. It's got this like old school like gravy boat like pattern on the side. Like it definitely looks like Grandma's house and the gravy boat there. They definitely captured the spirit of Thanksgiving. It's blatantly non-apologetic to being Holiday World, which is great. I love that they just stick to their guns when they have an idea. That you go in that what's that Gobbler's Getaway ride there at Thanksgiving Land? That's a great ride, great dark ride. Shoot the turkeys. I mean, like it's wonderful. And this boat just screams Holiday World. There's this whole ride train, and I have to give them props for that. And the fact that Vekoma went and got hand artists to paint this and craft this and make it look like what you would see at Holiday World. You could tell they went to Holiday World and they went on Cobbler's Getaway and they saw what was in Thanksgiving Land. And they definitely delivered on what they said they were. They delivered. And I'm really looking forward. I'm really looking forward to Good Gravy. And it's just a family ride, family boomerang ride. So it's probably not that exciting for a thrill seeker, but I'm just excited to go into the building, see the train, see the gravy boats, and get a good laugh. I mean, that'll be great. The next one, I think I see why I have that up there. I'll have to go find it. Okay, so Six Flags Great Escape Bobcat. Now, I forgot about this one. They did announce it. I remember it now. It's a very small little wooden roller coaster. It's only like 55 feet and 40 miles an hour. It's nothing crazy. Bobcat, Great Escape, IAAPA. Let's see these trains, right? Because these trains are crazy. Look at this train. Like, look at this. It definitely looks like a kiddie ride, but like you got the Bobcat coming out the front. It's like handcrafted. It looks really cool. And okay, that was them hiding at Gravity Group. There's the front of it. Look at this thing. Look at that thing. It looks like it's going to attack you. It's pretty awesome. It's a pretty awesome idea. I don't know if the ride's going to be, I mean, it's a Gravity Group coaster. I'm sure it's going to be fun, but it's not a high intense thrill ride. And, but the coaster is very intriguing. Haven't really seen anything like it before. And, definitely going back to some old school art techniques you'd see like in some statues and things like that back in the day. You just don't see anymore in that train. That's an interesting concept idea. This here is from Chance Rides. It's a Hot Wheels roller coaster that they're coming out with. It's Chance Rides makes Lightning Run over there at Kentucky Kingdom. And so I'm sure this will be a pretty fun ride. It's not really on my radar of going there, but I didn't really know about it. It's a park in Arizona. It's a Mattel themed park, I believe. It's got 4 inversions. It's a Hot Wheels roller coaster with 4 inversions. Huh. I'll have to look more into this Hot Wheels. It's a really cool train. It looks fun. I don't know if this person's joking or telling the truth or what. I didn't know much about the Hot Wheels car. A kids theme for a non-kids coaster. Okay, so it's a kids theme for a non-kids coaster. Okay, so it's not. All right. Boom. Hot Wheels roller coaster. Hot Wheels roller coaster. Hot Wheels Surf City. So there's okay. So some of these are just toys that are coming up. Arizona. Do they have anything? Hot Wheels coaster opening in 2024. Mattel Adventure Park. Barbie and Hot Wheels theme park. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's a Mattel. A Chance Hyper GTX coming to Arizona. All right. Okay. Interesting. I'll take a wait and see approach to that, but Chance Rides should be a pretty fun ride. I already showed that, so that's all the trains there, except for they did announce show the trains and have some specs on the roller coaster that's coming to what is it? Six Flags Saudi Arabia. Falcons something, right? Falcons? What is it? Falcons. Best new rides at IAAPA. Falcons Flight. This is Aces. World's fastest. It'll be the world's longest. Look at this thing. So here's the thing: what I saw when watching this is that, and you'll see it later on. It uses the terrain to its advantage. So it gets plenty of height very easily because look how when it comes back around here, it like goes up this mountain structure that like if we were to build this in the US, it would have to be in a national park, which no one's going to put up with that. And none of the the national park's not going to allow this to go up like one of the mountains in Zion or anything like that. It's not coming to the Grand Canyon. But look at this. So it's going up that mountain onto the edges of that. They're using the terrain to their advantage. Now, what it's not factoring in for is the weathering of the rock. So that's going to be interesting to see how that roller coaster holds up. But look at that. It goes down and then it keeps dropping. So I don't know if that's considered part of the drop. So it's not that steep of an incline once it gets to that point. It's almost cheating. You know what I mean? But I'm sure it's a great, amazing ride. I don't know how many of us are going to go to Saudi Arabia to check out though. Extra coaster is what they're calling it. Huh. And I like how they have a race that are going around the track at the same time. Anyway, I'm thinking that ride is going to be a huge risk for weathering, huge risk for different issues as far as the roller coaster actually having a stall. I mean, what's a rescue going to look like on that? What's the maintenance on that? I mean, that is a serious risk, even if you have unlimited amounts of funds. And I know there's a lot of funds in Saudi Arabia to put into tourist destinations, WWE events, things like that. Because I've seen what WWE does in Saudi Arabia, and I'm sure it's going to be great. And I know why Intamin did it. They're getting fistful of cash. Um, but yeah, it should be interesting to see how that thing kind of holds up. I don't know if we'll be getting anything like that in the United States anytime soon, or Europe, or anywhere else. I mean, that's a massive cost. Just a massive, yeah. I don't know what else to say, but it looks pretty sweet. Looks like it'd be fun to ride, but I won't be going to Saudi Arabia anytime soon. Anyway, what do you think of these trains that were revealed today? Which attraction are you most excited for? Which train is the winner? Like, it's hard to pick because there's so many good ones. I think the most unique is definitely the Holiday World Gravy Boat for me. But let me know. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I appreciate that. It helps the channel grow. I'm a new channel. It's very small. I need to get myself up in subscribers. My first goal is to get 100. And we're at like 30 something right now. So help me get there. And then, yeah, let me know what you think. I appreciate it. I appreciate you all for watching. Appreciate you taking the time. And I'll see you in my next video. Peace.